All right, I'm here with four-star running back out of South Florida, Byron Louis. He's fresh off of four official visits, a surprise one. That's why I said three at first. Tell me about the visits, each one. Let's start with Wisconsin.
Wisconsin was great. It was a change of pace, change of scenery. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about their culture and how they do things out there. They're very big on ball, so I enjoyed myself.
All right, and Florida State.
Florida State is Florida State. That's another change of pace, honestly, from where I live down south of Miami. You get that country vibe, but also with a little hint of the city. It was fun. It was fun. I learned a lot. Same thing as Wisconsin.
Awesome. And Georgia pop-up visit kind of came out of nowhere. Wasn't really one of your scheduled official visits. How did that come about? And then just your take on the visit.
Coach Crawford called me one Tuesday and was like, "Hey, we need you to come up." And when number one team in the country calls, you can't deny it. So I did that, and the visit was amazing. It exceeded my expectations.
Awesome. And then lastly, Miami. I see you with the Miami sweater on. So how you feeling about Miami and the official visit compared to the ones that you've taken?
When you stay 45 minutes away from Green Tree, I always went there and I came back home, and I didn't feel as if I was on a visit. I just felt like I was visiting a school. But staying down there in Coral Gables, I got a different perspective on how those guys are living, and it's definitely different from living 45 minutes away. And I enjoyed myself. It was very, very fun, and I was very surprised too. I didn't expect it to be what it was.
I kind of want to go a little bit more deeper in that, but we'll move on to the next question. Just with the officials out the way now, are you getting closer to kind of decision time?
No,
not at all.
I'm still trying to, weigh out my options, but also prepare for this senior season. It's a big year for me. American Heritage, I've been won state since 2020, so that the main thing is the main thing, and I feel as if this college level it'll play itself out. When I'm home, I'm home.
Nice. Now you're here at the Rivals 5-star. Just what's it like to kind of compete in this type of environment with a whole bunch of great players like yourself?
It's the same as competing at my high school. We're playing for one of the top schools in the country. You compete every day. You compete in the weight room. You compete in the classroom. You compete on the field. So I don't feel as if there's no difference. There's no drop off. I'm gonna come out here. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I'm gonna go back home and get right to it. I'm training. Our set camp date here is set for Wednesday, and that Thursday I'll be on a flight back home, and I'll be heading down to American Heritage to complete my summer workouts.
Awesome. What's your goals here, though, for this camp? Do you plan to take home some hardware?
Say it again.
Do you plan to take home some hardware, some awards from this camp?
I'm gonna try and collect as many as I can. Really the goal here is to just get 1% better, learn something new. Talk to these other running backs in my class to see how I can elevate my game, because that's ultimately how you elevate your game, is by learning from others and your peers next to you. So whatever it takes to be the best, I'm all for it.
Appreciate it, Byron.
Absolutely.